Well, a lot of IPOs lined up. Those were the defense IPOs, but there's one more IPO, Midhani, which is Mishra Dhatu Nigam Limited, and Dr. Dinesh Kumar Lekhi, CMD of Mishra Dhatu Nigam Limited, is now joining us. I need to, ask you, the market for products you deal in has been growing at about 5.8% in 2011 to 2016 period. While for the large part you have been able to outperform the industry. Last year saw you growing about 6%. Firstly, what has aided your outperformance, and secondly, why the glitch in FY17?
No, FY17 also the top line as well as the bottom line has grown to the extent of about 10%. So there was no decline FY17. And what we are expecting is that the growth in the future, because we are making three alloys. One is steel, other is a titanium alloy, and third one is super alloy. The growth in the all three market is expected as the segment we are serving, defense, space and energy are all set to grow, and we expect that will be growing higher than the market, because as such we do not have the competition in the domestic market, because we are the only player who is making titanium, we are the only player who is making super alloy except the minor player, and steel on the niche market we are the only player. Only from the import some competition comes, so we will be growing higher than the what is expected, and we will be outsmarting the market in general.
Primary market certainly heating up. My question to you is that, there are expansion plans lined up for the next 3 years, a joint venture with NALCO on the cards. What's the kind of investment you'll be putting in? How much of this is going to increase, and what's going to be the increase in your production capacity?
See, in general, I will tell you, we will be spending about 100 crore per year for next 2 to 3 years, either from internal resources or leveraging the company. Now, within the plant also, we are upgrading and modernizing our facilities and trying to do value addition. One of the facility we are putting at Hyderabad unit is setting up a spring plant, and we are trying to put closed die forging unit either at Hyderabad and a new location, Nellore. Now, the second in the joint venture with the NALCO is under DPR preparation. We have signed an MOU which will be either 50-50% joint venture between NALCO and Midhani, with leveraging the joint venture as far as the debt is concerned. But in Nellore, we are going to use part of the land for our tungsten powder making plant, which is required for the defense and the cutting tool industry, apart from the closed die forging plant either at Hyderabad or Nellore. At Rohtak, we are going to have another unit which is for armoring the business, where we will be integrating bulletproof jackets or vehicle armoring, and the aircraft armoring business will be doing it. As for the capacity is concerned, in terms of the revenue, definitely the capacity will increase to the extent of the double of the current level, but in quantum it cannot be defined, because it depends upon the product mix and the type of the order which will be coming from defense and space and energy.
So, Mr. Lekhi, let's get down to numbers. So, all these things which you just spoke about, how do you see that impacting your revenues and profitability over next 2 to 3 years? Your current revenues around 810 crores and profitability of around 127 crores. How that would change?
Yeah, as far as the visibility is concerned, the way the orders are going to come and are being visible now from space as well as from defense and space. We have been growing at a more top line about 10% and the bottom line about 10%. I think we will be doing better or equal in the future for 2 to 3 years. Now, export being allowed also by the government, we are going to export also. So, I think in futures, maybe 3 to 4 years, this growth is going to be better, or at best the equal what growth we have faced in last 3-4 years, the top line and bottom line.
Thank you, Mr. Lekhi, for throwing light to our viewers that what exactly you do and what kind of revenue projections you have prior to your IPO hitting the market. Thanks for joining us.